2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And right now for the Bucks, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, for the Milwaukee Bucks, it had been an 18-year dry spell. They hadn't won a playoff series since 2001, the longest such drought in the league. But with superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the way, the times are indeed changing in Brew City. Kevin?
They are fun to watch. Thank you, David. Smitty, we have great athletes on the floor in this one. Shouldn't be any shortage of some highlight reel type plays.
Yeah, this game, nobody will make my segment under the rim. Smitty's under the rim. Everything will be
right.
above the rim tonight. I'm excited.
And the Clippers starting five. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Harrell is out there with JaMychal Green. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside, Middleton. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Harrell. Giannis against Beverley. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Bucks. It's good.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Beverley with the ball. Passes it to Leonard. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by Giannis. Middleton looking it over. Bledsoe finds Middleton. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Harrell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hawking. You have to give it up to this man.
Middleton against Leonard. Tries it from 19, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night. For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. Still without a basket in the game. And George, here we go. And he gets it to go.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George. Just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Now here's Bledsoe. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. to Lopez. Lets it go from 11. That shot off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Bledsoe. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Middleton the pass to Bledsoe. Misses the three. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Now the pass to Green. Harrell up top, covered by Giannis. George against Matthews. On the wing, Green. And Harrell wide open. He shoots. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
And the first one at the line is good. And Smitty, once again, teams are switching defensively more than ever. As a side benefit, does that help defenders, you think, preserve some energy and some stamina for the game?
Yeah, I think it does, Kevin. I really think if you have the personnel to be able to switch. Some teams don't, and I think they're copycat leagues. And you see the championship level teams switching, so you think you can. There are some teams, they just got to flat out come out and trap, rotate, and understand, give up shots to guys that you don't shoot a high percentage and live with that, because sometimes, especially big guys, they put them on an island, and it's just not fair.
Good point.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Chalk up 2 there. Giannis has got 8.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Clippers trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Leonard gets it to go.
I love it, Kawhi. When you have skills from the mid-range, you don't need to force anything.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Giannis passes to Matthews. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Beverly against Bledsoe. Outside, George. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. George has got his second bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Bledsoe. No points in the game yet for him. Matthews finds Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Middleton can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Leonard. Count it. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Bledsoe taking his time here. Out to the right wing. Here's Lopez. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear...
Oh!
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Beverly. And no good. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Middleton. Great D that time from Harrell.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Beverly wide open. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. The Bucks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Beverly against Bledsoe. Pass to Middleton. Fires the 3. Keeps it alive. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Giannis has got 12 in the game.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Chris Middleton. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Reese Harkless comes in for Green. Landry Shamet's checked in for Leonard. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. That's a 2 from Korver. Drains the jumper to finish the break. And now a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Kyle Korver is dangerous in transition. He has a quick release.
Now Shamet. 8 points his last outing. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Now here's Ilyasova. Defended by Harkless. Korver passes to Ilyasova. Korver kicks to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
And the Clippers making a change here. Magruder's checked in. Steve, the number of timeouts and even fouls have dropped in recent years. Do you think that's brought a better flow to the game?
Yeah, I think so. I know we have so much stoppage in our game, especially when they go to the referee's review. If we could do something about that, but I love that they've dropped the number of timeouts to keep the flow of the game. That's what most fans want to see, just the flow of the game continue.
A floater. That shot no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
That's good from Lopez. I'll grade the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams, 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections, and 5 out of 10 of the reigning all-star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective, only 8 players had ever done that in league history.
Zubats in the post. Lopez is there. Zubats kicks to Williams. The 19-footer is on the money.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision, takes it himself.
Williams against Hill. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the Clippers get called for the foul. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That one is off.
Man, they are just living at the line.
And he sinks the second.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Here's the teardrop, and Williams with the layup.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Giannis kicks to Hill. Over to the wing. Here's Ilyasova. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Passes it to Hill. Outside Korver. Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
The gravity of Kyle Korver drawing defenders and finding the open man.
Clippers trail by 5. Here's Williams. Korver with the defensive effort.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Pass to Ilyasova. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. That free throw good from Ilyasova.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Williams passes to Zubats. Here's Magruder, guarded by Korver. Williams against Korver. A second chance effort. Offensive rebound, Zubats. Tries yet again, and finally that one's good.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Williams against Hill. He kicks to Korver. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Korver's got his second bucket tonight.
That's Kyle's bread and butter. He's a big-time outside threat.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shamet the pass to Zubats. Williams with the ball. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Magruder. And there's the pass to Williams. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Korver. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Hill. Lopez right side. Puts up a three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. Robin Lopez talks about the importance of being the anchor on the defensive end.
That's something I relish. It's something unique. It's something to take pride in, that you have all your teammates back on the defensive end, and when it gets down to it, you're kind of that last line of defense. And obviously, defense is a team-oriented ideal, but there's something fun about that. I think there's something competitive about that.
And Greg, that's why his teammates love him.
Absolutely. You can tell Lopez really wants to make an impact on defense on every possession.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Kyle Korver is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the 2.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Hill inside. He's guarded by Williams. Hill, no good. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Shamet. And stolen by Ilyasova. Hill deciding where to go with it. Outside Korver. Connaughton passes to Ilyasova. Outside Korver, 6 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper. Korver's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
So it's the Clippers now. And here is Shamet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for George Hill. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Leonard's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Williams finds Zubac. Here's Harkless trying his luck from deep. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Pass to Lopez. Out left to the wing. Bledsoe for 3. Williams with the defensive effort. Clippers trail by 10. Lopez with the steal. Here's Bledsoe. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the reigning MVP. He's the second Bucks player to win it since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he's the 3rd youngest MVP in league history. Kevin, he's just scratching the surface of what he'll do in this league.
You said it, DA, and some good facts in your report, too. Thank you. Trying to get open is Lopez. No good from Bledsoe. And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. Down by 12. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team.
And you see Kawhi's hustle in transition, always putting himself in position to succeed.
Bledsoe passes to Connaughton. He dishes it to Middleton. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. Here's Lopez. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
You love the way Robin Lopez just goes after those missed shots. That's where he can do damage.
Williams for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Middleton right side. Lets it go with a 3. Basket made, just his 2nd this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Clippers trail by 15.
And what was more fun to watch last season than Patrick Beverley checking Kevin Durant in the playoffs?
Patrick Beverley's energy and fight gave the Clippers a chance every night. Obviously, the Warriors' talent won out, but the Clippers made them work every step of the way.
Stolen by Zubac. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Take a look at Leonard. He has a huge vote total right now. Number 3, in fact, among Western Conference players.
And looking more and more like he'll be a starter. And that's really a tribute to the work he's put in this season. He's earned each and every one of those votes.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. That one good for 2. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the 2nd quarter. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And last year, Chris Middleton, not quite as dead-eye as he has been in the past. Still a solid shooter from all ranges.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Brook Lopez. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Jermichael Green comes in for Maurice Harkless. Paul George, he's checked in for Rodney Magruder. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Harrell, that's good. And for Middleton, Greg, you don't need all the volume out there from him. You just need the efficiency.
And Middleton has always been an efficient player. Great to have on a team as a 2nd or 3rd option.
Outside Matthews. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. No good from Bledsoe. Clippers trail by 15. Nobody near Leonard. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Matthews passes to Antetokounmpo, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Pass to Leonard. Over Antetokounmpo, and it's Leonard missing.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And it's Matthews with the jam.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The pass to Harrell. The dish to George. Jacks up a 3. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. To the inside. And Middleton, the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. And that's now 7 points for Chris Middleton. Clippers shooting about 42% so far. Beverley feeling it out a bit. The feed to Leonard. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. There's the lob into Kumbo.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Beverly against Bledsoe. Pass to Leonard. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And the Clippers call time here. We see a lot of big men creating offense, Smitty. Who's on your list for perhaps the best outlet passer in the game right now?
Let's start off. I would say Kevin Love is one of those guys who still is, I think, the best outlet passer as a big. Jokic, also Blake Griffin, some of those guys can really pass. DeMarcus Cousins, those are some of the bigs that have great outlet passes.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. And the rejection by Harrell. Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Knocked away. Stolen by Middleton. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
The Clippers shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Here's Leonard. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. He gets separation almost any time he wants.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Giannis is double. Down low. Here's Ilyasova. Hits the jump hook. Ilyasova's got 5 points so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The rebound by the Bucks. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. Drills the three-pointer. Bledsoe's got his second basket of the night.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
And here is Los Angeles now. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Passes it to George. To halt the run, he gets that one. George has got his third basket of the night right there.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Pass to Matthews. Back to Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Clippers with the ball. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the second quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, those huge hands of Kawhi Leonard give him great control of the ball, very sparing with his turnovers.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Chris Middleton, and George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. The pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Korver, and the shot is long. And for Kawhi, he never seems like he's forcing the issue offensively.
I mean, he has studied the post games of Michael Jordan, and being able to score at all 3 levels has made the game easy. With his strength and his turnaround jumper, he can get his shot off with ease.
56 seconds left in the first half. Releases from 15. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hill with it. 9-point game his last outing. Outside Korver. Pass to Matthews. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That's his first foul. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Hill. And it's the Bucks on the break. Count that bucket.
Hill showing some deceptive strength in his wiry frame.
Outside Leonard. One second left, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Bucks on top, running away with this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
Well, you know, I think our guys are committed on that end. Everybody's active, everybody's covering for each other, and we know how important it is.
Mike, we'll see if it continues in the next quarter. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 30 points, 4 block shots, and 1 steal. An extremely potent first 2 quarters for him. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
You have to marvel at the uniqueness of the Greek freak. From half court, he needs only 2 dribbles. That's right, 2 dribbles to get to the rim. He can pass like a point guard at almost 7 feet. The list goes on and on.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster running. Without major improvements defensively, this game is over.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they've funneled people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Green. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Beverly in at the point.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Beverly. Here's Leonard. Nifty move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Such a crafty score. Nice pump fake by Leonard to draw the foul.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
No good on the free throw. Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all. As a kid on his birthdays, he'd shutter himself in his room because he didn't want the attention. To this day, he lets his play do the talking.
He hits the second from the line.
Kawhi was drafted 15th overall in 2011. If they had a redraft, I wonder what number he would go down.
Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Passes to Leonard. Over Middleton. And it's Leonard missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Middleton drives in.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Pass to Leonard. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
Talented, opportunistic. When Leonard gets hot, it can last for long stretches.
Now, Antetokounmpo. He's got 32. No good from Bledsoe.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Beverly with the ball. Eric Bledsoe covering. And here's Beverly. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And Harrell slams it in.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Bledsoe against Beverly. It's stolen by Green. Beverly with the ball. There's the pass to Harrell. In the corner, George with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. George has got 12 points in the game.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Beverly against Bledsoe. Middleton outside. He feeds it to Lopez. Over Harrell. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Green. Leonard on the wing. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Leonard, stolen by Middleton. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And turnovers have been the issue for them.
You can see the coaches have gotten into them a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
George passes to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. They double him with George. Bledsoe against Beverly. Bledsoe passes to Giannis. Yep, that one goes. Antetokounmpo's got 38 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Poked away, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Jermichael Green. Reese Harkless comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Harrell. 6 points for him. Passes it to Harkless. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And the Clippers miss again. Bucks have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Bledsoe for 3. The second effort. Goes back up. They get it back. Giannis dishes to Lopez. And the rejection by Zubac. George looking over the floor. Trying to end the drought. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Bledsoe with it. Bringing it up for Milwaukee. To the wing right side. Feeds to Middleton. And it's sent back by George. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 points in the quarter. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Connaughton. Bledsoe outside. Middleton against George. 6 to shoot. No good from Bledsoe.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Chris Middleton. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Rodney McGruder's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. For Los Angeles, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. McGruder kicks to Harkless. Dishes to Williams. Looking to end his cold spell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
The experience of Williams coming through there. Catches the defender slightly out of position. Lou Williams has been a weapon off the bench for so long, and he has won 6th Man of the Year multiple times.
And he can't get the first one. And for Lou Williams, he is just instant offense when you bring him, Smitty, into the game.
And a lot of that is just his mindset. Lou Williams, once he's checked in, he is attacking at every given opportunity. Not everyone can be successful off the bench, but Lou Williams has made a career of it.
Here's Korver for three. Knocks down the three ball. Korver's got 11 points.
Good D, but Korver with the quick release.
Korver's gone 3 of 4 from distance. Only the one miss. Wow. Back to Williams. Takes a three. That shot off the mark. Hill with some nice D. Ilyasova finds Hill. The Clippers grab the miss. And it's Magruder in the corner. From 10 feet out, basket good. Magruder's got his second bucket of the night.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. The pass to Ilyasova. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
The Clippers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Now, here's Shamet, guarded by Korver.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Hill with it. Williams picks him up. Korver passes to Connaughton. Shoots over Zubats. And the rejection by Zubats. They get a hand on it. Lopez with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Hill leading the charge. That one goes. Count it. He's got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Zubats, and it's the Clippers scoring again. Milwaukee's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Williams against Hill. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. No good from Connaughton. The Clippers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Williams against Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Smitty, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in the NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality. Like on the free throw line, boxing out. Like going up for rebounds, they let a lot more than we're used to go. But usually the NBA players adjust, and they find their way.
Passes it to Ilyasova. Over Harkless. That's good from Ilyasova on the assist by Korver. Ilyasova's got 6 here in this quarter. .137 left in the third quarter. Here's Shamet. No good, shot missing. And Milwaukee the other way now. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Hill. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And that one's good, Shamet. Shamet's got his second basket of the night.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And it's Connaughton missing. Well, Ivica Zubac may not block a lot of shots, but Smitty, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubac does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Matthews, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, here's Matthews. Outside for Korver. Releases. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 42% so far. It's stolen by Hill. One-on-one fast break from past the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harkless has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Shamet, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one misses. So for the Clippers, Green, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Leonard in for Rodney Magruder. And he's good on the second. Milwaukee has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Williams against Hill. Pass to Korver. It's Matthews on the wing with 4 seconds on the clock and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one misses. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Kyle Korver, Wilson out there with Brown. Then there's Hill, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. You know, Smitty, Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach, and he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity, and it's much needed in our league. And I would say Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
Outside Hill. And there's Korver on the assist by Hill. Hill's got his 6th assist on the night. The Clippers shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Shamet. Softly drops in the floater.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Outside Hill. And the pass to Brown. Here's Wilson, guarded by Robinson. Pocket 6. To the paint. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Now, here's Shamet. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by Korver. Korver's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Lopez left side. Fires from deep. Lopez controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You gotta put a body on Lopez or he'll put those right back in every time. No brainer.
Here's Leonard. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Leonard's got 20 points.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Now here is Hill. He's covered closely. Lopez kicks to Korver. His 3-pointers off the mark. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Bucks. Hill passes to Wilson. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Korver. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Sunday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers.
And that one against the Raptors, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
That free throw missing. Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if you're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education, I love that type of compensation.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do, understands the spacing.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Shamet. Robinson against Brown. Shot clock at 5. Wilson kicks to Brown. Over Robinson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Brown's got his first bucket of the night. And it's the Clippers with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Robinson down low. Guarded by Corver. Can't get it to fall. Pass to Brown. Drops in the layup for two.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now Shamet. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, we were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. Gets the three-pointer to fall. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Paul George is checked in for Los Angeles. Here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Shamet.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The Clippers rebound. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Patterson finds George. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Stolen by Robinson. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Nobody near George. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Here's DiVincenzo. Lopez outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. From deep. Drains the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Milwaukee.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Rodney McGruder's checked in for the Clippers. Kabengele passes to Patterson. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25. Just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. That one goes in. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
Great concentration from Lopez to absorb the contact and finish the play off anyway.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Robinson slides in, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he makes the first. Robinson hits them both. A lot of people think, Steve, there are 3 factors necessary to achieving organizational success. Ownership, and ownership. What do you think?
I guess it's ownership and ownership. I think it also comes down to trust. Trust in anything gets you a chance to be successful.
And Steve, you know, it's just about establishing that culture, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think you got to have identity, a culture that everybody wants to be a part of.
Here's Magruder. Off target from three-point range. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Shamet. 6 to shoot. Lopez left side. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 17-foot shot on the way. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shot's good.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, the home court or the practice court?
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both, the home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
Foul. Elbow. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. It's tipped. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Robinson passes to Magruder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Rodney Magruder has fought his way into the NBA as an outside shooting threat.
Played at Kansas State but bounced around overseas and in the G League after not getting drafted. But in his time in the NBA, he's shown he can knock down a 3 and is a decent option for outside scoring.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, the undrafted Rodney Magruder, Greg, has earned his way into the NBA.
It was 25 by the time of Magruder's rookie season. Has spent some time overseas and in the G League, but he's improved his game and has kind of carved out a spot here in the league.
Lopez right side. Fades. Kept alive. Here's Wilson. Shoots over Patterson. The shot by Wilson, no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's Shamet. And that one, good. Shamet's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Milwaukee has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. DiVincenzo passes to Wilson. To the middle. It's deflected. Shamet with the steal. And here is Robinson from deep. Here's Patterson. Can't cash in from close range. The Bucks shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Right side, Wilson. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Wilson's got his first 2 points of the night. Shamet with it. So much new technology. A lot of it's so exciting, Steve. Did you see the demo of the jersey that can change a player's name and number the other day? Wow, that was something.
I did. I saw the demonstration that Adam Silver did. It is fantastic. I was thinking about myself, Kevin. I played for 7 teams. That's a lot of changing of the name and number.
That really is. DiVincenzo passes to Wilson. 5 on the clock. And again, it's Milwaukee converting. .153 left here in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass from Shamet. Here's Robinson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's DiVincenzo. Right wing. Lopez, right side. Pass to DiVincenzo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
LA's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Kabengele. Good on the 3-point shot.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
There's 31 seconds left in the game. Lopez outside. Kicks it to Brown. The pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Brown. Over Robinson. And it's Brown missing. Outside Robinson. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Wesley, nice win after the last loss. How important is it to win these home games?
We need all of them. We need every single home win we can get. And like you said, it was a good bounce-back win for us. And we got to get ready for our next game.
Great job, Wesley. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.